Lemon is worth $1 million? I'm done. Yo, boys and girls, humans and pets, welcome back to another Dave Talk, and today we're going to talk about some of the pro player net worth, especially in Mobile Legends. Pro player worth a bunch of money due to multiple reasons like popularity, their performance in tournaments, overall team performance. I think that's a big point. You can be a really good player, like really talented player, but if you're covered under a really shitty team and you can't really shine through, then too bad, right? I know a lot of players like that. Their individual skills are through the roof, but unfortunately their team just cannot perform. And because of that, they're not really worth that much. And another very important factor that can go to a player's net worth is how popular the game was. I mean, if you look at my net worth when I was playing pro, I think it was worth like $5,000. So if any team want to buy me, or if I transfer to any other org from my existing org at a time, I think it was just like $5,000, right? They have to pay the contract fee, and I'm over there. Right? Comparing to a lot of $1 million players. Today, I was reading this article. Apparently, Lemon is worth $1 million and over. Now, I don't know how much he's actually worth. I don't know how much he's making. Just because somebody's net worth is something doesn't mean like they're making that much. They can be making a lot more and they can be making a lot less. It depends on how well this player know how to monetize like his brand. So now let's take a look at RRQ Lemon, right? He's absolutely the face of Mobile Legends esports. You know, when I first came back to Mobile Legends, like close to a year ago now, actually, time flies so fast. I left Mobile Legends for 2 years, went to China, learned how to cast, play pro myself. So I've been gone for a while. When I came back, the first name I heard in the Mobile Legends esports realm is RRQ Lemon. Right? This guy know how to play all those heroes, and he's like #1 in the world on Conro and some other mages. I mean, this guy's insane. If you look at Lemon, he looks pretty quiet, right? He looks pretty collected, calm kind of guy. I don't know how he is off screen, but on screen, he doesn't look like he interacts that much. I watch his live stream sometimes, and he really doesn't talk that much. He just sit over there and play his game. This is kind of the guy that has the potential to be worth a lot. And sure enough, the article, according to esports.gg, has reported that Lemon is worth more than $1 million US. Now, this obviously is according to RRQ CEO. I mean, RRQ's boss. I don't know how much it's actually worth. This is just from the article. So let's go ahead and share the article and read the article. Muhammad Lemon Iksan, if I'm pronouncing the name properly, sorry if I'm not, is one of Indonesia's biggest Mobile Legend bang bang icons and is consistently rated as one of the best and consistent players in the competitive scene. Lemon has played in every season of MPL Indonesia and is one of the few players to have won 2 league titles. Now, I don't want to roast MPL overall, but you know, I think in Mobile Legends, if you're a YouTuber, you make a lot more money. Like if you're a big YouTuber, if you're like competitive player, and then you become a big YouTuber like Lemon actually have a lot of following on YouTube, right? There's some other pro players / YouTubers, if a YouTube become big, they make a lot more money, in my opinion, you know, from their social media. So if you look at Honda Beast, right, that tank player, if you look at Just No Limit, you know, how big his channel is in Indonesia, I mean, yeah, those people are banking bucks, okay? They're making millions. And here we're talking about a pro player who seemed to care less about all those net worth and stuff. At least that's from the superior, from what I see on stage, because he just seems so quiet and doesn't give a damn about anything. They're quoting RRQ Lemon's history, his record. And then he played in every single season of MPL Indonesia for RRQ and have won 2 league titles. I gotta say, that's pretty impressive, right? If Mobile Legend competitive scene has been longer, we might see more better records coming out of RRQ Lemon. But hey, 2 competitive titles, 2 league titles, that's pretty good, you know? I have not won that many titles. This guy have 2 competitive league titles from MPL, one of the biggest MOBA leagues in the world. If he retires in the future and don't want to be a pro player anymore, he can be a coach, he can be an analyst, he can be a caster, he can be anything he wants. You know, he can maybe use the money, start an organization himself. He can go play any other game with a track record. You can easily attract a lot of funding, right, to help you start an org. There are a lot of possibilities for Lemon in the future because of the track record he had. Now let's continue reading this article. He has played with RRQ for his entire career and has been the face of the franchise for the whole time. Facts, right? That's straight up facts. You know, if you talk about another face of the franchise, I can't think of anyone, right? Just No Limit doesn't even play in the pro scene anymore. Just No Limit is just a YouTuber, straight up YouTuber, right? Like he makes videos, he plays the game, he's like global one, this, that, or that. But when we talk about the pro scene, usually people talk about RRQ Lemon. I mean, RRQ was a champion after all. I mean, they defeated all their odds and won the championship. So sure enough, their player is going to be highlighted as well. So when popular YouTuber Jonathan Liandi recently asked RRQ CEO Adrian Pauline if he would ever sell or trade Lemon to another team, the answer should not come as a surprise. And here, let's take a look at answers. If someone wants to buy him, I must consider whether or not the kid also wants a decision, said Pauline. I mean, sure. Usually it's not really up to the player. I mean, it's in the contract pretty clearly that the player, everything, the decision making, all that belongs to the organization, and they don't really make their own decisions, right? They can try to quit the org or just wait for the org contract to expire, but during the contract effective period, they gotta listen to the org. You know, if they want to trade him for money, you know, just go with it. And also the players make a lot of money, so like even though the CEO say that, but we all know if the money is right and some team want to buy RRQ Lemon, yeah, it's gonna be a done deal, right? Transferring between orgs is probably one of the best ways for org and the players to make money. If you talk about their salary-wise, they actually don't make that much. I mean, compared to how much they make from live stream, how much they make from prize pool, how much they make from transferring between orgs. That's a big chunk of the money. That's why they do it all the time in any other esports. I'm gonna get into that. You know, there are some astronomical numbers. When we talk about big leagues, whether it's on mobile or not, you know, it can be on PC. PC league are huge. When we talk about mobile game leagues, like Mobile Legends, like Honor of King from China, the successful ones, you know, the price tag can get to a number that you would never believe or blow your mind. And we're gonna cover that. And if you finish reading this article, the CEO says maybe the price is more than one slot for the MPL entry, which is about US $1 million. I might be very sad because his impact and influence on the team. He is a Mobile Legend icon too, but I will consider MPL fee above. I mean, I think the last sentence, I don't really understand the translation, but I think the CEO trying to say that if money is right, yeah, it's a done deal, bro. And to be honest, I think there should be some kind of transfer between teams because this spices up the team a little bit more. You see a little bit more drama. It creates more content, right, for the community. I mean, people like me live for that kind of drama, all right? I want to see more transfer between orgs so we can see, you know, how they synergize with different new players, different teams, and then maybe bring a new fresh up air. Who knows? Now, obviously, Mobile Legends professional leagues still have a long way to grow. There's a lot of room for them to improve, maybe even get bigger. Maybe it will get smaller due to the impact of League of Legends Warrior. Who knows? But possibly they will get bigger. If you just look at a big title league in the world, for example, Honor of King, King Pro League, the biggest mobile MOBA in history of Earth. I mean, nothing has even come close. Okay, let's just take a look of some of the players' net worth. There's a guy that I really liked when I was in China casting Honor of King. He's a mid laner, play a lot of mages, called E-Star Cat, and he was worth 25 million RMB, which converted to about 3 to 4 million just for org transfer fee. Like, if he moved from one organization to another, he's gonna be worth that much. I'm not even talking about how much he makes from like live stream and stuff, like how much he makes from his popularity. Because when I watched the live stream when I was in China, this guy literally gave away iPhones on a daily basis. I mean, he makes a lot of money from live stream. There are literally, I don't know, millions of people, like probably 500,000 of people watching him live at any given second. It's just crazy, okay? So I don't know how much money he makes because China have a lot of people. All right, another person I really liked called QG Happy Fly, a side laner for Honor of King King Pro League. His net worth for transferring fee is worth 30 million RMB, which is converted to about 45 million US dollars. That is just crazy. And the most expensive one that I know is a guy that's worth 37 million RMB. That's the equivalent of $5 to $6 million just for transferring between orgs. Now, from my personal knowledge, I don't think he has ever transferred orgs because it's so expensive. Still, that's how much it would cost just for an org to buy this player to play for them. I mean, that's just Honor of King though, right? If you think about PC leagues, the stats get even crazier. No-Tell for Dota 2 is worth 6.9 million US dollars. This is just dog shit crazy, dude. Imagine a guy playing a video game is worth $10 million, you know? When I was growing up, my parents were telling me not to play games. Now looking forward, I think I'm gonna tell my kids to get really good at video games. You know, look at all the money in here. Comparing Mobile Legends and all this big names, you can see that if Lemon is actually worth $1 million, that means Mobile Legends doing pretty well, right? A small independent company developed the game that made somebody worth this much can compete with the world's biggest titles, the biggest titles. I mean, kudos to Moonton for creating such a beautiful, beautiful game. Anyways, leave a comment down below, guys. What do you guys think about all this player worthing this much money? I don't know, dude. I would dream of one day where I can eat whatever I want to eat. That's basically my dreams and goals right now during the pandemic. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Make sure to stay safe, but you know, try to make as much money as you can possibly get in a legal way. If you want to play pro, there are a lot of requirements going through that. No, don't think about just quit your job and play game full time. Okay, don't do that. Stay in your job, and if you really want to play pro, we can talk about that in another video. Again, like, subscribe, turn the bell on to all notification bells. If you haven't checked out our latest video in our Mukbang channel, this is your chance to go ahead and do that as well to see Dave in real life. With that, Ascent Dave signing off. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit with you, just the thrill of it.